Johnny Cueto will be the man on the mound for the G-men. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Johnny Cueto's an interesting guy, man. Has a funky delivery. We call it the shimmy or the shake. He turns his back kind of Louis Tion style, throws from a lot of different arm angles, but his stuff is good. 93 to 96 miles an hour, good changeup, and a good hard slider. The key with Johnny Cueto, keeping his pitch count down early on in the game.
Now in the box, Derek Jeter. He will lead this one off today. Popped up, Clark over to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can continue to stay hot. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So a 2-out single there as we check out the teams with the highest batting averages here in the first month of the season. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Here's big Aaron Judge. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. This is line to left. Yastrzemski is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees. Now it'll be the Giants' turn. No score. James Paxton is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. Despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I'm looking at the guy that's hitting second. Wonder if he can turn it around a bit. Over the last 10 games, he's only hit 1 home run. And as a guy that hits in the middle order, they're expecting a lot more from him than just 1 bomb. The power just hasn't been there over this stretch.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners, but you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Batting third, the first baseman,
Digging in, Will Clark, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Lined into left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
Stepping in now, Willie Mays. Shot toward right center, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Giants leave 1. We are still scoreless. Back now for the second inning in San Francisco, and here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather.
Well, Matt, there is precipitation in the forecast, but talking with some of the grounds crew here before the game, they said they don't think it will have a significant impact as we move forward. We can't expect a light sprinkle, but there shouldn't be any stoppages in play.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. We'll hope that's true. And, guys, what's the toughest thing about playing in damp conditions like this?
I'm going to be honest with you, Matty. If it stays like this, not a problem. It's just a nuisance. Yeah, the ball might be a little damp, throwing it across the first base. Might have to gather yourself a little bit more, but this weather won't affect anything. Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Digging in, Robinson Cano is looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
batting seventh, the catcher, Jorge Posada.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and here's the switch hitting Jorge Posada. Here comes the first pitch, and it's fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. This is in the air to left field. Yastrzemski on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So coming to the plate, Jack Clark. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here's another 1-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
In now, Jeff Kent. And there's a base hit on the line. And he is in there. Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here. Into the box now, Matt Williams, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 3 homers and 5 driven in. And it's 1-2. Clark at second. Kent on at first with nobody out. Still 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. First and second here with nobody out. And he fouls this one off. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed, strike 3.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's take a look at outfielder Aaron Hicks. Hey, some guys figure it out at 21. Some guys figure it out at 30. Some guys never figure it out. Aaron Hicks is one of those guys who has come into his own. He's dynamic on both sides of the plate from an offensive standpoint and has an absolute cannon in the outfield to go along with great range.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. The 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Here's Buster Posey now, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Behind 0-2 now. A pause and the 0-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, and that'll get down out there for extra bases. One run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third, and it's not in time. He's safe as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
Bernie Williams is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Now another 0-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 2 full. It's the Giants. Here's Miguel Andujar now, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Striding into the box, Aaron Hicks. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. First delivery to him on the way. This ball will be chopped foul. Andujar on at first, nobody out. Left center, base hit.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
He's set. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Dero, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Lined hard toward right center. That's in there, base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And now the runner will score from third on the errant throw.
Now batting, designated hitter, Gary Sanchez.
So stepping in, Gary Sanchez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch. Line towards center field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
2 on here with 1 man out. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
The first baseman, number 23, Don Mattingly.
Coming to the plate now, Don Mattingly. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming, here it is. Break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Into the box, Robinson Cano. And Cueto starts him out with strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a liner, but foul. Lined into right, a base hit.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Cueto pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 5-2 New York.
Welcome back as the Giants look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Judge going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So one gone now as you get a look there at where the Yankees stand currently in the American League East. Striding in once again, Will Clark, a base hit in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Hicks on the move. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The batter, the center fielder, Willie Mays.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Willie Mays. Line shot to 3rd, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3, and the deficit remains 5-2. At the plate, Miguel Andujar. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First offering on its way. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 2 for him on the year as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks.
Aaron.
As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. So back to the top of the Yankee order, digging in, Derek Jeter. He singled his last time up. And there's a base hit on the line.
You barely see a pitcher of this caliber struggle like he is in this one, but the numbers don't lie. Take a look. You're not going to see this from this guy very often. Just goes to show you that even the best of us have off days.
Now at the plate, Torres. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants' bullpen. Jeter stands at first with 1 out. Runner goes. A pitch out. The throw. And he's safe.
Not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
Now the 2-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter, Gary Sanchez.
Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And that'll signal the end for Johnny Cueto. So he'll exit here this afternoon to more than a handful of boos, I'm sure, after what can only be described as a terrible pitching performance. Trevor Gott answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Trevor Gott.
Aaron Judge will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Liner toward right center. Mays will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Yankees lead this one 7-2. Leading off the inning, Jack Clark, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-1. 2-1.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Ground ball right into the shift. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jeff Kent.
Now at the plate, Jeff Kent. He reached on a single in his first try. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. This is line to left, and a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. So a line drive single to left makes it 2 hits for him now this afternoon at the plate. And we take a look there at the San Francisco team leaders in that category, and he's currently second best on this Giants roster. Stepping into the box, Matt Williams. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Left center, base hit.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Stepping in now, Mike Yastrzemski, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Yankees 7 and the Giants 2. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They've obviously got a double-digit total in the hits column, but perhaps just as impressive is that they've not struck out a single time today. That's about as rare as it gets in today's sport. So they have a lot to feel good about right now, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in once again, Don Mattingly.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Williams over to his left, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Ready for another shot now, Robinson Cano. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here comes the first pitch. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Now batting.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
In now, Jorge Posada, and he puts it on the ground to second. Kent comes up with it. Throw to first will be in time to get Posada 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Miguel Andujar, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
That last at-bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400-plus feet out of the ballpark, so this guy gets some good extension.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. The Yanks leave 1. They're on top 7-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with manager Bruce Bochy, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Ripped down the line, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Torres brings it in.
Nice execution right there. The ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Williams.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Bernie Williams. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Hitters count 2-0 to the DH of the Giants. The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. Posey on second. Williams at first with no outs. In the dirt here, and boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it, makes the play, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 22, Will.
So first and second with 1 man gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Will Clark. And a ball, 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Hit hard on the ground to short. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Hicks, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Stepping up to the plate, Derek Jeter is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. A ball and no strikes. 7 runs, 11 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hit on the ground toward the left. And the throw is low that time to first, and did he have control of it? Yes, says the first base umpire, and there are 2 gone. At the plate, Torres. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. Mays is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're on top 7-2. Leading off the inning, Willie Mays, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Way outside. 1-2.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Willie Mays is retired leading off the bottom of the 6th. Into the box, Jack Clark, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Standing in now, Jeff Kent, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. A throw behind the runner at second, and he's back easily. Clark leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
The next 0-2 hits the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box now, Matt Williams, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Giants leave 1. They're down 5. It's 7-2.
No, you don't wanna push me too far. Stay low, baby, you was messing with.
Back here in San Francisco, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Next will be the designated hitter, Gary Sanchez. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Yastrzemski racing back into the bleachers and gone. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. 4th home run for him on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
In now, Aaron Judge. This he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Judge is retired, and there's one away.
First baseman, number 23.
So striding forward now, Don Mattingly. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Hit out towards second. Kent moving to his right. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Settling in now, Robinson Cano. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Fouled off. Here's another 0-2. Hit toward the right side. Clark will take this one over to the bag, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Yankees 8 and the Giants 2. Standing in, Mike Yastrzemski. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Into the box, Buster Posey. Ball one. Last time through was a base hit. Up around the letters with that one for ball two. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And that's the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Bernie Williams.
So it'll be the Giants DH, Bernie Williams. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt. Tommy Kahnle takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Tommy Kahnle.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And he misses again, 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Giants down in order, still 8-2. Stepping in, Jorge Posada. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Jorge Posada.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Clark is under this one. 1 pitch, 1 away. Moving closer towards our conclusion now. 8-2 the count in this one, as our line score will give you a look at how we got to this point in the contest. Ready now, Miguel Andujar. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it. Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. Popped up, Clark in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Derek Jeter. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Towards second. On to Clark at first, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Comes set, and the 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed as Crawford is set down on strikes, 1 away.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Stepping in now, Will Clark, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
So he got him swinging. Will Clark goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Into the box now, Willie Mays. No balls and 1 strike. Hit hard on the ground to short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. Still 8-2. Reyes Maranta comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Number 25, Gleyber Torres.
First pitch on its way. Liner towards second, and that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
In now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0-1 pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. 0-2, here it comes. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Mays is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Aaron Judge. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
That's a strike.
Hit hard down the right field line. But that's a foul ball. Torres, base runner at first with 1 out.
Come on now!
fastball laid off well below the knees. The 2-1. Takes this the other way to right. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
The first baseman, number 23, John Mattingly.
Into the box, Don Mattingly skied down the left field line. And no one will track it down. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Swung on but fouled off to the left. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's a bouncing ball headed for Crawford at short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave 1, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. Next to bat for the Giants, Jack Clark. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. This is line to left. And that's a fair ball as it'll make for the 339 sign down there.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Standing in now, Jeff Kent, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
The 0-2 delivery. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And that misses 1-1. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
First pitch of the at-bat. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike here for the Giants. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
8-2 is how this one ends today. The Yanks led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. James Paxton earns the win, his second. Johnny Cueto allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 8 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is James Paxton. His record is now 2-1. The loss goes to Johnny Cueto. He falls to 3-3. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 41,915. The Giants thank you for attending today's game at Oracle Park and remind you to please drive home safely.